24 hours in the life of a strategic communications consultant. Let's get into it. I ended up having to go to Manchester on a last minute thing. I was supposed to go the following morning, but I ended up going the night prior, so I had to rush home from the office, pack, and then go back out to catch my train. My way of collecting my suitcase is indeed a cautionary tale I would not recommend. I almost die every single time I get it. I regularly get asked what kinds of jobs allow you to travel quite early on in your career, and the simple answer is you need to work in a client-facing role. So that may be consulting or whatever it is, you need to have clients to go to see. Now, if being client-facing is something that interests you and you are an undergrad, young professional, or a recent graduate, I've got an opportunity for you. I've come across a 12-week summer internship with a global investment services firm to get into compliance consulting on either buy or sell side, or alternative investment compliance. If that piques your interest and you want to become a corporate girly just like me, the link is in my bio. The application closed on the 2nd of March, so I rushed to Euston. As per usual, there were delays and cancellations, but when I hopped on my train, by the grace of God, it wasn't that busy. As some of you guys might know, I suffer from a panic disorder, which is induced by claustrophobia, being in situations where I can't escape, and this is really heightened on trains, the underground, so I really was not looking forward to a 2.5-hour train up to Manchester. But thankfully, I felt really calm, which was so good because I had a big meeting in the morning. I just did not need the stress. I worked for the majority of the train journey and then watched a bit of Love is Blind, and it's so funny because I used to think people that used to work on trains were so lame and overdoing it. I just thought there is no way there is that much for you to do, but babes, there really is that much to do in corporate. Arrived at my hotel, which I'd booked 4 or 5 hours prior, mind you, and they still upgraded me to a superior room, which was very nice of them. And it's so funny because this was only £90, but in London this would set you back 160 minimum. Also, to clarify, because I get asked this all the time, of course everything is expensed. I'm not paying for this with my own bread. The room was super nice. They had really good amenities in the bathroom, and the bathroom lighting, let's talk about the bathroom lighting. It was saying a lot. Did some more work, settled down for the evening and ordered myself a delivery. I just got myself a little Chinese. I've been loving a Chinese recently. Crispy prawn wontons, rice, which definitely felt like it had just been re-microwaved, and some Korean style ribs. I had a terrible sleep, which is not great because I had a really big meeting the following morning. I'm quite an anxious sleeper. I know from watching my videos, people would actually think I'm a highly anxious person. I'm not an anxious person. There's just certain things which my body doesn't vibe with, and sleeping in new locations is one of those. I logged on fairly early because I had an important meeting, which meant I was going to be blocked out from 9 till 12:30. Did a few bits, worked from bed, got that over the line. Very ghetto. Honestly, people love to romanticize traveling for work, but it really isn't all that. You don't have your home comforts, you don't know anybody in the city. It's just a little bit all over the place, or a bit haphazard. Got myself breakfast, this gorgeous French toast from a place called Ezra and Gill in Manny, then headed over to the meeting, which lasted a few hours. Obviously can't talk about it. I was literally in and out of the 0161. I was back on a train at 2:15, and as soon as I touched down in London, I went to the office. I had a meeting that I wanted to do in person, and I also had a bit of work that I wanted to get over the line. I also needed to do my timesheets because when you're client facing, you work in consulting, you need to bill your client hours. So I did a few bits and bobs and I logged off by 6:30. I still need to do some work when I get home because I've got a client announcement in the morning, which means I have to be up till 5:30 a.m. So yay me. So when you lot are telling me you want to be corporate girlies, just know that corporate girlying comes with hard work. But a busy work schedule doesn't mean I stop being a hot girl, and I'm going to do hot girl things. So I went to 100 Shoreditch to meet my girls to have 2-for-1 margaritas, and that's the end of my day. Love you guys. Bye.